Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to J Sports. This is Jason Alamio. I'm your host. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Press the post notification bell so you never miss another one of these videos. Let's go. Woo! So, the Dodgers, they have some very big decisions to make, just like the Dallas Cowboys do, but they've got some very big decisions to make. Now, we have been talking since the start, before the lockout about, oh my God, are the Dallas Cowboys going to go get Freddie Freeman? Freddie Freeman might not be signed by the Atlanta Braves, and they're offering him a disrespectful salary for his caliber level of play. And, could he play for the Dodgers? And the Dodgers are now looking at him. And now everyone's thinking, oh, my God, he's going to go to the Dodgers. Who knows, right? But now, they are thinking it's kind of sounding like people are also thinking Matt Olson. Yeah, I'm talking about Matt Olson from the Oakland A's. I know, Matt freaking Olson. Now, I decided I'm going to do the stats for both Matt Olson and Freddie Freeman. A little bit different on the stats, but I thought, let me go over Matt Olson and Freddie Freeman's stats, and let's see who would be better for LA. Who should the LA Dodgers pick? Now, Matt Olson, let's go over his 2021 stats. He is 6'5", he's 225 pounds. He's 225 pounds. He's a one-time All-Star and a two-time Gold Glove winner. Now, he is 27 years old. Freddie Freeman is 32 years old, so keep that in mind. Now, let's go over his stats. He's got a 5.8 WAR, a 565 batting average. He's got 39 home runs. That's good for second. Let's see. I think I messed up one. Or an AB of 565. I'm sorry. So let me read the stats again. So he's got a 5.8 WAR, a 565 AB, 39 home runs. That's good for second. Actually, I think that's good for sixth. Second or sixth, one of the two. His batting average is a 271. That's good for ninth in the MLB. He's got 111 RBIs, tied for second. His WOBA is 379, good for sixth. His WRC plus is 146. That's good for second. And then his OBP on base performance is at a 371. That's good for sixth. His slug is at a 540. He's got a 540 slug. That's good for third. He's got a 911 OPS. And so, that's a very good, stat rate for him. I really do think that, with all those numbers I just read, he's established himself as a good as a good defensive baseman, but his also his offensive numbers have gone up across the board. They went up everywhere. Now, why? Well, I would say it's the strikeout rate. Last season, he had a career low of 16.8 K percentage. That's a massive improvement from 2020. In 2020, he had a 31.4 K percentage. He almost brought it down by half. The fact that he got it to 16.8, he almost slashed that sucker in half. He has a career low 24.3 K percentage. Now, he has changed his approach as well at the plate. He was more disciplined last season, and he was not expanding in the zone as much as he did before. Now, he also had more success against heaters. Let's look at those stats. In 2020, he hit 207 against fastballs. 2021, he hit 283 against fastballs. He also raised his slug percentage from 474 to 581 against heaters. Then he also improved in breaking balls. Last season, he hit 248 with a 490 slug against breaking balls. And in 2020, he hit 143 against breaking balls with a 347 slug. So right away, you see him improving right away. Now, could he be a good fit for LA? Well, he's young. He's only 27. He is an elite baseman right here, first baseman. So now that I've gone over Matt Olson, let's go over Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman is 32 years old. I don't remember how much he weighs, but he's about 6 feet tall as well, a little bit more. Let's look at his stats from 2013. Since 2013, he's been slashing 302, 394, 523. I think it's 523 or 503. I hope I got it right. With a 388 WOBA, a 144 WRC plus, a 40.1 WAR. He has a 19.2 K percentage and a 12.2 walk percentage. Absolutely amazing numbers. Now when we go off that MVP season, he posted a 186 WRC plus, a 456 WOBA. He hit 13 home runs in 60 games. And yes, he started off with a bit of a slow start, had a bit of a slow start in the beginning of the season, but at the end, he finished the season slashing 300, 393, 503, and had a 379 WOBA, a 135 WRC plus, and a 4.5 WAR. So look, in the postseason, all of that coming off that MVP season, he was absolutely awesome. Now in the postseason, he was absolutely fantastic. He was hot, I tell you. He had a great game. He led the Braves with 5 home runs, third with 17. He was in third with 17 hits, slashed 304, 420, 625, and posted a 1045 OPS. So look, these are numbers that sometimes you just cannot calculate sometimes. And I know I have a lot of things everywhere, but this is very, very good. Freddie Freeman is one of the best of the best. Now, look, I think that they should keep Freddie Freeman or go with Freddie Freeman. The reason I think they should go with Freddie Freeman is Freddie Freeman is ready to win another championship. You see his numbers, both very good players, but you see Freddie Freeman's numbers, absolutely incredible. You look at the WAR, the WRC plus, the OPS, the batting average, the AB, you see his WOBA, you see all those numbers, his K percentage, how amazing that is, his walk percentage. I mean, it's just, his stats are just everywhere amazing. You look at it, everyone could be impressed by Freddie Freeman. Like I said, he is a championship caliber player. He just won a championship, and I think he could navigate the bigger market better than Matt Olson. I'm not saying Matt Olson is bad. I think Matt Olson is one of the best elite players, except for Vladdy Guerrero Jr., who's right at the top. Matt Olson, you could say, look, he's younger. He's and you see him progressing. You don't see him decreasing. His velocity average is getting better. Exit velocity average, or just the exit velocity is what it's called. Everyone, the percentiles, he's doing amazing, and he's young, so you don't have to give him all those numbers, the $180 million, $200 million contract. You're right. You could pay him a prospect salary, and you could say, look, Freddie Freeman, he's 32. Yeah, he's 32, but at the same time, I still think his swing is going to age like a nice, fine wine. I really do think so. And you see it in his numbers. And I do think personally that he is able to go and win in a championship team, with a championship team, I'm sorry, and actually do very, very well and navigate that big market incredibly well. And he has a home in Newport Beach, I think it is. So, I mean, and he's not opposed to being in the Dodgers. Matt Olson, he's from Atlanta, Georgia, so he'd be going back home. So, I mean, both players would be good for the Dodgers. I'd prefer Freddie Freeman because the Dodgers are not in a rebuild stage. They are in a World Series contention stage. And if you want to match that World Series contention energy, mood, and consistency, you need to get Freddie Freeman on the team. Now, if he did re-sign with the Braves, which I do not see happening, then you could say, all right, let's go for Matt Olson. Let's see if we can get an elite first baseman. Let's get him with the Dodgers hitting coaches, that first base coach, and all of that, and improve him and make him better. Sure. But I still think Freddie Freeman could do well with the Chris Taylors and the AJ Pollocks and the Max Muncy's. Now with Max Muncy, he's good at moving to different positions. You don't want him as second base all the time, but he's able to move to different positions. So I think he would fit right in. Now, if you wanted to do a trade for Matt Olson, I don't think that I would give up a lot of prospects for him. Honestly, I don't think he's the. I would give more prospects up for a premium position like a starting pitcher's position, or third base or something like that. I would not be giving him up for, let's say, the more lesser positions, or giving them up. I'm sorry, giving up our prospects for him. But if you were to go after Matt Olson, I would say go get us a nice starting pitcher and say, hey, we'll get a starting pitcher, maybe another player, and him. That's what I would do. Personally, I would sign Freddie Freeman, get that first base guy, give him $200 million at least, $210 million, lock him in, locked and loaded, 6-year contract. He would be 38 at the end of it, but at the same time, his swing is only going to age. It's going to be amazing. It's going to get better. So that's what I think on this whole thing. Now, if you think that we should sign Freddie Freeman, let me know in the comments down below. What should the Dodgers do and why? If you think that they should get Matt Olson, tell me how they should get him and why they should get him over Freddie Freeman. So make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Press that post notification bell so you never miss another one of these videos. And I will see you all next time.